Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're learning the song Oceans, a very beautiful guitar arrangement. This is based on the versions from Alexa Sunshine Rose. And in this video I am going to show you the chords that are used here, and I'll demonstrate the finger picking pattern as well. Tabs and lyrics and chord sheets are available for download for Patreon members. Link is in the description of the video. Let's get started. In terms of difficulty level, I would say this is an intermediate level because the finger picking pattern is relatively complex, and because some of the chords they change in the middle of the pattern, which also makes it a little bit more complicated than most other finger picking tutorials that I share here. So just keep that in mind. Let's start by reviewing the chords. So the song starts with an A minor chord. Then it goes to this one. That's called a G/B. Basically means G with B on the bass. So this note right here on the 5th string is a B. And that's how it looks like, G/B. Then it moves to a C chord. And we have a nice variation here where we add the pinky to get this. This is also a C chord. It's just a different variation of the same chord. So without the pinky and then with the pinky. Next we have a standard G chord, and the last chord is D minor. These are the chords for the verse. In the chorus we have the following chords, also very nice colorful chords. We have F add 9. Okay, that's like an F chord, but you don't actually have to bar, because on the 1st string we use the pinky to play the 3rd fret. So there's no need to bar. Then we go to a C with the pinky again. G, and then just repeats these chords. So again, to see the exact order of the chords and where they sit in relation to the lyrics, you can download the lyrics and chord sheet from Patreon. Now let's talk about the finger picking pattern. So let's see how the finger picking sounds like. I'll demonstrate the first 3 chords and then I'll break it down so you can get the pattern here. It's a little bit of a long pattern, keep that in mind. That's how it sounds. Okay, and then it keeps going, following the same pattern. So in this video I'll just explain the first 3 chords, and the tabs with all of the strings and the sequence and everything for all of the chord progression is available for download. Let's start with the A minor chord and see what is happening here. And I remind you, we want to use the thumb for the bass string. So the 6th, 5th and 4th strings we play the thumb. Then we use the index finger for the 3rd string, middle finger for the 2nd string, and the ring finger for the 1st string. Alright. So we start with an A minor chord and we play the 5th and 2nd strings together at the same time. And then we go, okay, that's 4, 3, 5, 2, 4, 1. Again, 4, 3, 5, 2, 4, 1. These are the numbers of the strings that I'm speaking. So the 4th string we play with the thumb, 3rd string with the index, 5th string with the thumb again, 2nd with the index, 4 with the thumb, and 1 with the ring. Great finger picking practice. This is a great coordination practice, the finger picking pattern here. Okay, that's the first half of the pattern, and then we go. Okay, so still in A minor we play 5, 4, 3. Then we switch to the G/B and we play 5 and 2 together, 4, 3. Okay, so A minor, 5, 4, 3, G/B, 5 and 2 together, 4, 3. Let's hear this one together from the top. Okay, and then we move to the C chord. Okay, and we basically do the exact same pattern, only staying on the C chord. In the first half, it's the C chord with the open 1st string, and then we add the pinky for the 2nd half. Now on the C chord and also on all of the rest of the chords, in the second half of the pattern, we don't play the second string. We just go 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3. That was an exception only in the transition from the A minor to G/B. These are a lot of details, I know. The tabs would be very helpful, then you can just see it visually and study chord by chord, and your fingers will get the pattern as you start to repeat it on the different chords. Let's play it one more time. I play the whole chord sequence now of the verse. A minor, G/B, C, with pinky, G, and D minor. Now let's talk about the chorus. In the chorus we have a slightly different finger picking pattern, quite similar but just a small nuance there. Let's hear it once and I'll go through the chords. So we have the F at 9, C with the pinky, G, G, C, F. That repeats itself. Okay, so let's see what happens here. As we start with the F at 9, we start by playing the 4th and 3rd strings together, and then we go 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2. And that's the pattern for the chorus. So then we do the same thing on the C, based on the 5th string. So it's 5 and 1, 3, 2, 5, 1, 3, 2. Same thing on the G, based on the 6th string. As we transition back from the G to the C to the F, we play C chord once with a downstroke. So we have like G, G, C, F. That's just standard downstroke. So this is the chorus. Again, this song might be a little bit more challenging than most of the other fingerpicking tutorials that I share, but it's worth the practice and the effort because it sounds so nice. The tabs would be very helpful in studying the patterns because it's a complex long pattern, and the lyrics and chord sheet will be very useful to synchronize your playing with singing. Links to download are available in the description of this video. I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy your practice.